guys? My name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction, where you can find the latest album reviews, you can find our band interviews, and you can find live video of the concerts that we get. Our one that's coming up in a couple of days from now, we're going to see ABR's 10-year anniversary tour of Messengers. So I'm super pumped for that. We're going to try to get as much video as we possibly can of this tour. So if you're going to be at TLA on Wednesday, come say what's up to me and just the Audio Addiction fam. I think I'm bringing Bobby with me, or I'm going with Bobby, and that's about it. But pretty much I'm, going to that, and then I maybe have a few other shows in January. January is kind of not as busy, but February on is going to be kind of crazy, so I'm excited for that. But anyway, if you enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. And this wasn't requested, but I figured I'd do it anyway. But I was kind of combing through the list of albums that are coming out in 2017. So basically, I made a list of anticipated albums of 2017. Obviously, the ones that have been announced, I'll put some sort of annotation or some crap over my face. So these aren't in any date order. It's just the ones that I found that I thought were interesting and were kind of on my radar. Obviously, this is only for I think the first half of the year, if that. There's plenty of more albums to be coming out, and I'm excited for. But this is gonna be this one's gonna be the albums, and I'm also going to be doing tours. They should both be out around the same time, so super stoked for that. So hopefully you guys like this video. But the first one that I have on my list is Lower Than Atlantis, Safe in Sound. I've been a fan of this band for a really long time, honestly. I feel like they're highly underrated. The first time I saw them, they were with Hands Like Houses. I don't know if they've come to the US before that, but this was the first time I saw them, and I was really hyped on them to begin with. So I'm super pumped for this record. Dumb, they've already released a track called Dumb, and two others, I can't remember them, but they're really great as well. They're just an awesome sort of rock band, and I'm glad that they kind of went back into more of the rock roots as opposed to the pop. If you listen to their self-titled, they do have a nice mix of both. However, I feel like the rock sound kind of fits them a lot better. But I'm really pumped for this record. I'm definitely going to go pre-order that when I get the chance, and I will also be doing a review on this because they're just too good to pass up. So Lower Than Atlantis first on my list. The second band that I have on my list is Dry Jacket, and it's For Posterity. I've been a big fan of these guys as well. They just signed with Hopeless, I think either last year or the year before that. But they were on tour with Yellow Card on their farewell tour. I wasn't able to get tickets because it just sold out immediately, and I wasn't going to be paying I think it was an insane amount, but I didn't wind up paying for it. However, I'm really excited for their new record. I checked out their last record, and I really enjoyed it. I think they have, I'm always trying to find different artists to listen to, and they are definitely on my list to check out for this year. Let me know what your favorite, albums or tracks of Dry Jacket have been. I think they only released one album. Somebody can quote me on that, but yeah, so I'm really excited for them. The next band that I have on my list is As It Is Okay. I was a big fan of their last record as well. Dial Tones is one of my favorite tracks. I know that's the most popular track on their record, however, but I think they have this nice mix of just straight pop punk and stuff like that, and I really enjoy their band a lot. I saw them on Warped Tour. I don't know if it was this year, as probably last year, but they're great live. I like what they do, so I'll definitely be checking that one out as well. And ironically enough, I have a lot of pop punk, which is kind of cool. The next band that I have on my list is Palisades, and they're doing their self-titled. I like their last single that they released. I think around 26 last year, obviously, or still this year. It hasn't changed yet. But I'm really excited for this one. I like the track that they released. I think it was Aggression or something like that. But I'm really stoked for their new album. I do like the direction that they're going in. It's more of top 40s sort of pop influenced stuff. I definitely enjoy that. I know they get a lot of hate, but as well as they do have a lot of fans. So I think it's a nice mix. I think they're right up there in terms of that sort of sound. I mean, it isn't too unique, but I think it's unique enough for them. And I think the fact that they have two vocalists kind of now, I think that makes it sort of different. And I don't know if they've done any really screaming sort of stuff, but I really don't mind that. I think it sounds great even without the screams. So if they didn't have any screams on that, I would have been fine with that as well. But the next band that I have on my list is AFI, and they're having a self-titled that comes out in 2017 as well. Actually, Chris, shout outs to Chris Star Raptor, go check his stuff out. He's the one who sent us the newest track from AFI. I will admit I've had a drop off with AFI. I haven't really listened to them just because they've been on. I think they were on hiatus if I'm not mistaken. But I'm really excited for their new record. I dug the track a lot. So I'm excited for new music from them. And I think they're doing a tour. I don't know if it's coming around here, but if I can try to go, I might try to go see them because it's AFI. Like, they're a classic band. So AFI, I'm really stoked for that one. My boys Investa Collide, they're doing a new record called New Obsession. They were able to play I think they played like one or two new tracks off their newest record, and I'm really I'm pumped for it. And I definitely like their sound. It kind of reminds me of nostalgic crapcore, metalcore, attack sort of stuff. I think, obviously it's not in the same. They're not doing the same exact thing. However, that's what it reminds me of a lot in terms of their sound and stuff like that. But I think they really put on a great live show, and I'm excited to hear these songs, just how they're produced on an album. So that's going to be awesome, and you should definitely go check out Vesta Collide if you have not. The next band that I have on my list is Def Havana, and their new album is called All These Countless Nights. I was a really big fan of their first record. Their second record was pretty decent. It was more rock based. And then I've just kind of fallen out, but I saw that they're going to be putting out a new record in 2017. So I will be checking that out, and I will also be doing a review. If you want me to do a review at any of these albums, Lower Than Atlantis is kind of a given, but anything else is free game. So if you want me to review them, let me know in the comments section below. But getting back to Def Havana, I'm a fan of this guy's voice, the vocalist, the clean vocalist. I know they used to have a screamer, but I don't think they have it anymore. But the vocalist who does the cleans, obviously, I really like his voice. It's something different from the atypical singers that are out now. And I think they definitely have they have a unique sound all to their own. So it's going to be cool to check out their new album as well. The next band that I have on my list may surprise a little bit of you, but not really. I don't know. But the next one's on my list is Betraying the Martyrs, and it's Resilient. I really dug their last record, and I dug the one even before that one. I think they have this just interesting, eclectic sort of sound, and I checked out the one single that they dropped. I'm sorry, I'm like really bad with names and just thinking of stuff. But I was immediately drawn into their new album. I think their vocalist, their screamer, has just improved immensely, and as well as just their clean singer who does also keys, I believe, as well. So it's cool to have that kind of mixture of like the piano, the clean vocalist, the screamer, just the technicality of what they do, the brutality of what they do as well. I'm really pumped on that, so I will definitely be checking that one out when it comes out. The next band on my list is Dangerous Kids Blacklisted. I'm really excited for this one as well. I dug their last record as well. I know that they are no longer with Rise, but I'm really excited. I checked out I think they've released 2 singles so far, and I'm really pumped on it. I think they remind me a lot of like nostalgic Linkin Park, Meteora, Hybrid Theory sort of era Linkin Park. So good stuff from these guys. I think they're heavily underrated as well, and I will hopefully be doing a review of this record as well. So be on the lookout for that. I I am also a huge Star Wars fan, so this band may or may not surprise you. But Galactic Empire is doing a self-titled record that is coming out in February. I will be picking that up and checking it out and hopefully doing a review on it. I'm not entirely sure. If you would like me to do it, again, let me know in the comments. But I'm really excited for this one as well. I think that they definitely have something unique and obviously something nostalgic to go along with it, just being Star Wars. If you're a big Star Wars fan, I'm sure you've heard of these guys. But really excited for their new record as well. I know they won't probably do any original music, obviously, but I'm really excited to check it out, see what my thoughts are on it and stuff like that. So that one's going to be fun. Um, the next band I found on this list, I actually just found fairly recently, but I'm really excited for their new record as well. I just been on a the pop punk hit lately. Just what they do, this band does. I think they again have this sort of eclectic sound, and a band with bands that just sound very similar to each other. I think that they have definitely, in my mind, separated themselves from other bands that I enjoy that are also pop punk. So they've kind of rose the ranks for me. And the next band is called Homebound, and their new record is going to be called The Mold You Build Yourself Around. So really excited for this. I checked out, I think, the one of their singles that they released. It has a music video to go along with it, and I'm super pumped for this record. I think it sounds great so far, so I'm excited for this one. This next pick actually might surprise some of you as well, but I'm also a huge John Mayer fan, so when I found out that John Mayer is going to be releasing a new record, I couldn't believe myself. I was excited as hell. When it was announced. I love Love on the Weekend, no pun intended. I think it's a great track, and it kind of reminds me of his older stuff, like Continuum on in his earlier days and stuff. I think it kind of is reminiscent of that, but as well as like some of his newer records like Battle Studies and Born and Raised. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so I didn't really like those two as much, but I'm excited to kind of hear that and hear the new album. But the new album is called The Search for Everything, and I don't know when it comes out. It didn't have a date for it, but I'm excited to check that out when it comes out. And these last three don't have dates, but they have been announced, and they don't have names or anything, but I know that they are releasing albums in 2017. So the first one on my list is System of a Down. If you didn't know, they got back together, and they're doing an album, and I'm excited to check them out. Been a big fan of System of a Down for a long time as well, and I'm excited to check out their new stuff when it comes out. I will do a review of that as well, so I'm excited for that one. The next one I have on my list is 30 Seconds to Mars, a classic emo band. Whenever I think of 30 Seconds to Mars, I think of My Chemical Romance, The Used. I just think of those sort of nostalgic bands. So I'm excited that they are releasing a new record as well. I know they've been teasing it all throughout 2016, and they've also been kind of busy because, Jared Leto's been doing movies and such. But I'm excited for him to finally get back into music and do more things pertaining to 30 Seconds to Mars. So I'm excited for that one. And then the last one I have on my list is Papa Roach. They don't have a new album title or anything, but I'm excited for that one as well. Again, another nostalgic band for me, so I had to add them to the list. But they don't have an album name. I know they kind of released, if it's not an album, if it's not a track, I think they released a teaser for their new record, and they don't have any dates, don't have any names for it, but I'm excited for this one as well. Been a big Papa Roach fan, like I just mentioned. So I didn't really like the last record. However, I think that they can definitely improve themselves. So last on my list, of course, is Papa Roach. Let me know in the comments if I've missed any. Of course, there is plenty more to come in 2017. These are not all of my picks. However, those are the ones that I found surfacing the internet. So let me know in the comments what you're excited for in 2017 album wise. Super excited for that. And if you enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button as well. And again, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction. We hope you got your fix, and we'll be talking with you soon. Peace. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.